welcome to another episode of Golden Nuggets Tea and Tales Season 2, powered by Husby. Today served by Yasha Ahadpour. And this is not your first rodeo on a show with me, is it?
No, it's not.
One question that I've often been asked, I've been podcasting now for over a year. Mm-hmm. And one question I constantly get asked is, which one was your worst episode? Or who was your worst guest? Okay. And I can finally reveal it was you.
Okay.
But not worst as in worst. Let's tell the story because I need to do. It was the only episode that I shot that never got aired.
I'm aware.
Can you just explain the story?
What was that, episode 2 or 3?
I think it was the second episode I'd ever shot. Second or third episode I'd ever shot. So it was Ainsley, Khadija, and you.
Oh, okay. So I was number. Yeah, now I remember that.
Were you before or after Khadija?
After. I think you maybe we were explaining who came on before me. And so yeah, I was.
And I was like new to this game. So if you actually look back at the first episode I ever did with Ainsley, like it's miles apart. So and I'm still learning. But I guess it was an awkward shoot for both of us because you hadn't done any.
No.
You hadn't done any shows before. I was like on my third one, and it got to the stage where we got the edit. Well, first of all, let's talk about what happened. First of all, you were saying the first thing that I picked up was you said the words, about a gazillion times. And was that kind of confidence or camera shine? What do you think that was?
I think it was just one of those things I just say and not even realize it.
But you haven't said it once while we've been prepping. You haven't said once. I hope I haven't put it in your head.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I'm trying not to say it, but yeah.
And so what had happened was we'd shot and then got the first edit. I watched it, and I just remember sitting in my living room watching this thinking, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make the call. Okay, let me send it to Yasha. Maybe I'm just being hard on myself. Maybe I'm too much of a perfectionist. Yasha, I'm going to send you the Google Drive link. Have a watch and let me know. What happened when you watched it?
I couldn't watch more than 10 seconds of it.
And you called me literally 20 seconds later.
I called you right after. I said, this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen, and I hate this.
So we were like, pull it, and we're like,
yeah, 100% pull it. You said, give it an hour. We'll watch it again. I watched another 20 seconds and I said, turn this shit off. I can't watch this anymore.
And so now you're a lot more comfortable. Mm-hmm. What's happened? What's the difference between Yasha a year ago and Yasha today?
I guess just more experiences, more stories, been in the, got more skin in the game now. Mm-hmm. Plus I've been doing a lot more content. So I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera with a mic talking to somebody else. Yeah. And it's made it easier. I've invested a lot of time in, investing in myself and learning these things and being a better communicator. And I think that's one reason why I think this is going kind of well now.
Much, much better. I'm so proud of you. Are you proud of me?
I am proud of you. I watch your shows. I watch some of your episodes, some of the characters, and I let you, we talk about something.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I think you touched on a very important topic, which is content creation and getting to the point where you can just put out content because it is so important for real estate agents. So can we get your golden nuggets when it comes to content creation?
The golden nugget is don't be a perfectionist when it's ready, when the edit's done. And if you've hired this marketer and you've hired these editors, just trust the process and do it. You can only know when something's wrong when it's done. And, life's a journey, just try things and just do it. That's my thing. Just don't be a perfectionist because it just paralyzes your
creativity.
Yeah, your goals. And, if you have something, just post it, see what happens. If it's not good, take it off. If it's good, leave it,
And how's social media worked for you?
So it's
because if you follow Yasha, the Key to Dubai?
Correct.
So his handle is the Key to Dubai. Yeah. You will notice that his profile picture is actually a shot of him on the Golden Nugget.
That's probably the best thing that's come out of that show.
Yeah. He got the bomb profile picture.
Yeah,
is it your WhatsApp?
It's my WhatsApp. It might be my Instagram as well.
It's his passport photo as well.
Yeah. Well, I changed it, and then my dad messages me one time. He's like, "Yeah," because I changed it. I was wearing a shirt from my old company. He said, Yash, you know, like, you look so much better in that one profile photo, and I think you should change it to that. And I was like kind of confused because I went through different profile photos until I came back to this one. And he said, no, change it. He can't remember. He said, you were wearing a nice suit. You were sat down
on a yellow sofa. Yeah.
You know, so change it to that. And then he just gave me a thumbs up as soon as I did it. And, but that's the best thing that came out of that show.
Right?
I mean,
and the fact that you've come on the repeat on the spin-off show. So,
yeah, what a photo.
Okay, so social media for you in the past year. Go.
Some of my clients, they actually follow me on Instagram, so I'm just going to tell your story. Okay. You're probably going to watch this anyway. So I did just to kind of give you an example on, you know, what the potential is. I did a video on a rental property out in the Palm Jumeirah.
I remember this one.
A 3-bedroom, and it was a showcase of the home essentially. And they came to me. I posted the video in 2023, and they came to me in 2024 July. So August to 23 to July 24.
So 11, nearly 12 a year.
Months.
Okay.
Nearly a year. They messaged me, "Is this available?"
Wow.
And
well, I mean, it would make sense because if it was available a year ago, it's probably coming up for renewal now.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, maybe, but they don't live here, so they didn't have that. But I said, no, it's not available. Are you looking? And so I just kind of progress in that kind of conversation, just find out a little bit about who they are, you know, and why they asked. Long story short, from the time they messaged me to a month, we end up doing a deal on an off-plan property. And
so not a rental?
No, not a rental.
How did that happen?
Well, I just asked questions about why who they are, what their plans are, why Dubai, you know, and they told me, they just told me, you know, they've got a child, and, you know, they live in the UK, and they just wanted to change this scenery.
Change of taxation.
That could be a possibility. I mean, they bought the property for 2 reasons. So when they're here in Dubai, they can use it, and then when they're not, they can just rent it out. So
okay, so most real estate agents, when they're putting stuff out on social media, they're kind of expecting, and we all expect, instant gratification, right?
Yeah.
So you post something, you think a lead is going to come through.
Yeah.
Like in the next couple of days. Yesterday. What would your advice be? Because that's a perfect example of how content that you put out there a year ago can still benefit you in the future.
Correct. I'm not someone who... I also have my flaws, right? Every time I post a reel, I post a story or whatever, I'm constantly looking at the insights.
You're obsessed.
I am obsessed, which I'm trying to get more and more viewers onto my thing, more and more likes, more and more comments, get in the algorithm. I mean, that's the whole reason, you know, who doesn't? And like you said, it's one of those things where I want the lead yesterday, but I'm not getting it. And that's fine with me. I've come to the realization that it's okay, and you just accept it and understand that the reason why you're getting into social media and the reason why you want to build a personal brand is that it's a 2 to 5 year plan. And don't expect any results today or tomorrow. Just do it because you want to do it, and because you want to give out this information and value to the community and the people that you serve.
Yeah, that's the purpose. So
correct.
If you're doing it for likes, comments, you're just only going to end up being disappointed.
Exactly.
So do it to serve. That's fantastic advice.
Yeah.
Any other golden nuggets when it comes to social media or content creation or personal brand building? Because that's very important.
I think it's just to be yourself, and just like, you know, not to sound like broken record, but it's important to be authentic and, you know, just showcase some of the highlights and some of the downfalls in this industry, you know. Be personable, make people, you know, feel like they can connect with you. And like I said, just do it for the purpose of, you know, giving out free value without any expectations. And that whole insights and that negativity that comes with social media is not going to be a problem to you.
They call it like vanity metrics. So don't obsess over vanity metrics.
Right.
Like likes, follows, shares, and stuff. But I mean, the algorithm
it's important.
help.
It's important.
Yeah, it's important to be aware of what's performing well and what's performing not so well. But don't just be disheartened by the not so well, because as you said, that one post a year later could bring you success.
Exactly.
So keep on posting. Thank you very much, Yasha.